Honest review of Control. So, I've noticed that whenever the devs or whatever posts a reveal for a fruit in this stupid game, it's always completely a million times stronger than the real fruit. So, I am going to explain exactly what the differences are. So first, you need to eat a second control fruit to get the cutscene move, which I didn't do yet. I didn't get any of the upgrade thingies. The M1s are extremely weak compared to other fruits, so let me go. Stats. This is my stats in Blox fruit. I'm doing only a couple of. Hold on. What is it? My settings. I thought I had the damage counter on. Well, total damage of the M1s. 2,800 for the total M1s. Not just one hit, the total thing. So, then we have the untransformed F. That is honestly the strongest move in the entire kit. You just click on an enemy, it does damage. This is good, I guess. Honestly, the untransformed, or not the transformed, but like the out of domain version might be the best. Because all these moves are actually really strong. Anyways, total transformation you can't use outside of domain. In domain, you know, in the video they teleported the domain to them. That's just not a, or I think that's the second upgrade. But the dagger doesn't work. Only works castle on the sea. I think I said that. Transmutation I think is pretty much unchanged. It does 7,000 damage for some reason. Total concentration is literally the exact same as before. I'm mainly pointing out that the damage is just all sorts of weird. So, I don't think they showcase this, but total concentration deletes your domain for some reason now. I don't think it used to do that. Slice and Dice's AoE is smaller than it looks. Gamma Blade, I have no idea how to make that into 3 smaller projectiles. Like, in the original video they showed it splitting into 3 mini Gamma Blades. Just like this. Yeah, that's just not a thing, I think. Then, this doesn't do damage, you need the upgrades for that. And for all the upgrades you need to run the new dungeons, which takes forever. Super tedious. And absolutely necessity for upgrading the fruit. Now the fist mode, fist mode is just objectively stronger in every way. This third M1 thing is bugged and you can't always even hold it, but it does 7,000 damage. 7,000 damage in this big of an AoE that has 0 cooldown in such a big area. This honestly carries the entire fruit. This is, if you get the fruit, this is 99% of the moves you're going to need to use in PvE. There you win. Total concentration is it's pretty much impossible to hit against any moving targets, even NPCs. It's just doesn't work most of the time. Smaller M1s are not great. They're pretty much as good as gravities, I think. Also, you can't really drag down multiple, you have to line them up like that. Then you can do both. But even then, it's basically impossible to hit multiple. Slice and Dice is pretty good. It has a way longer range than it looks like it has. Transmutation is exactly the same. Gamma Blade is extremely weak, but you need to charge it up first. That's pretty much the only way you can get it to be on par with any of the other moves here. In other words, it's useless in PvP. Did I mention how annoying these are to aim? So yeah, here's what your actual gameplay looks like. Attacking every single enemy on the entire island is that much. All this for the low price of your entire life savings. Alright, there. But if you really want to.